As business owners, we have to push through the rough days. What is going on? This is Michael with Lawn Dude here. It's been a day, man, but it is what it is. It comes with the territory. I could sit here and be upset over everything that's going on, but it is what it is. Now, I should have this video after a video that I just shot where my machine went down. So basically, to start my day off, we get rain all night. No big deal. But I noticed it's still raining this morning a little bit. So like, alright, it's a Thursday, so I rescheduled my estates because those are bigger homes. And I don't want to tear those up and rut them up and leave mud stripes. So I rescheduled all of them for tomorrow, Friday. So I took my Friday route and said, you know what? I'll do that today. That's when I do my customer service. I had a couple fields. When I had the bush hog, I was going to use my Black Ops Standard for it. And somebody trying to let me over here because this is to add to my day. You see all this traffic here? This is to add to my freaking day, man, but it is what it is. Like I said, things happen. It is frustrating, but what can you do, man? So yeah, reschedule that. I get outside, of course, my mowers, all my equipment's wet because just like usual in Northern Virginia, none of this rain was forecasted to happen now. So I didn't have anything covered up. So, I sit here, man. I'm like, all right, let me get my Bradley 52 off. So I had the 61 on in the back. I go to turn the key. The Joker won't start. My battery's dead. I'm like, all right. I pull the cover off the positive battery terminal, and I see that it's pretty corroded. I'm like, okay, this is probably my problem. So I disconnect the battery. Positive post will not come out. That cable will not come out. So I'm like, yep, well, this is my problem. I had to tap it off with a rubber mallet. It finally came out, and then the screw was corroded into the post. I had to get some bolt cutters, cut that out, find another bolt, get the solution, and to get to it's like a dielectric grease, the battery grease, and rub it all in the post and everything, and then tighten that back up, jump it, start it up, turn it off, start it back up. So that seemed to be my problem. No problem. I go to move my 52-inch Bradley, and it's acting like the left hydros were like just a little bit slow to react. And I'm like, alright, well, it usually does it when it's cold outside. You know, maybe it has something to do with the rain. So I'm sitting there, I move it back and forth, got that warmed up, started moving great. No problem, cool. Move down to the shop. I sit here, I start the tractor up, move everything on my way, get my Black Ops Standard, starts right up, put it on the trailer, put my 61 on the trailer. I go out to my first field, which is all, it's really a bush hogging, which is why I use that, I have a video in the past. I use that Black Ops Standard there because it's overgrown and usually has like chunks of asphalt, rock. You know, you don't want to use your nicer finish mowers on that. So instead of loading up the tractor with the bush hog, I just load up the Black Ops Standard, which for those of y'all who don't know, that's my black 52 right X. It's my Standard X 52 inch. I'm halfway to the field on that mower, and I have it in the video, which I'm trying to post before this one. And that joint just cuts off. It just cuts off. Sitting there trying to turn over, couldn't get it, check the gas, turn on, off. Nothing. It keeps turning, so it's not the battery, it's either not getting the spark or enough gas. Either way, I don't have enough time to sit there and figure it out. So I go and grab a strap from the truck, grab the 61 to pull it, start pulling it, and I bypass my hydros, of course. So I start pulling it, strap snaps. I'm like, okay, cool. I always keep a chain in my dump insert. I keep a chain on each truck. Go and grab the chain. After I sit there and yank it all the way to the trailer, I'm sitting there trying to push that sucker up, that heavy sucker up onto the trailer. So I ended up getting the 61 and ramming it up on there and pushing it. I think I got that in that video too. Just trying to get that up there by any means necessary. Finally get it up there, and I'm like, alright, well, it makes zero sense for me to run all the way to my house and get the tractor out the shop, get my bush hog from where I store it over there, hook that up, waste a bunch more time, and then go all the way back to do that field. So I said, you know what, I'm going to use my 61-inch Bradley, which I hate to do. Yeah, it's a nice machine I'm using on a jacked up field, which, don't get me wrong, people, I know you can use these mowers on overgrown fields. I've done it in the past. But since I do have equipment and specialized for these services that we specialize in, I try to use that piece of equipment, especially considering I do not have a backup 60-inch mower as of right now, which I learned is something I am going to have to change in the near future when it went down earlier this year. So, I cut that, I cut the other field that's right next to it, end up hitting a bunch of rocks that you couldn't see in that field, so I know I have some jacked up blades there. It is what it is. And guess what? It's only 11:30 right now, and I've had this kind of morning. What am I going to do? Harp on the day and say it's all bad? Heck no. Everything's going to change. It's going to work for the best. Man, look at this. Traffic flowing now. I'm back up to speed. I'm about to go out here and knock off this HOA down here, down south. I'm about to knock off this single family. I'm going to get home, change the blades on my 61, change the blades on the 52, get them ready for tomorrow when we do the estates, top off my hydro fluids in both, check tire pressure, and then I'm going to sit there and tinker with, my black 52-inch stander and see what's going on with it, man. That is my backup mower, so it's definitely concerning. It's not one of them things I can push it to the shop and call it a day. We mow so many properties, I need that backup to be up and going. So I'm going to have to sit here and hopefully I can get it fixed, something slight. If it's not something slight, I'm going to have to actually sit here and have the debate whether it makes sense for me to go ahead and keep tinkering with this, over 10-year-old machine, or if it makes more sense for me to get it fixed up enough to just get it up, going, and when I go out here and look into either another 60-inch or as a backup to my 61 and for fall cleanups, when I look into getting that, should I also look into upgrading and getting a backup 52-inch, because that's our main machine. So that's things I'm gonna have to sit here and figure out. So it is what it is, man. As a business owner, all we do is come up with solutions. We don't sit around and harp on what's going on at the moment. You gotta put a smile on your face. Keep moving forward, man. There's nothing out here that's bad enough to the point where we sit there and dwell on it. And don't get me wrong, man. I've had plenty of times where I've dwelled on them. And in the past, I did not have extra machines, extra trucks, extra trailers. I didn't have that. So I honestly did. I was down for a day and I still had to sit there and just figure it out, how to get moving forward. I have been blessed to sit here and have to have backups for everything. That is so big for me. You guys will learn. I like to have 2 of everything for that reason. 2 of everything. I don't like being down, because with these commercials, I'm going to keep saying it in every single video I post, man. These commercials do not care. When you have these buffers, aka your point of contact property managers, they're the middleman. All they care about is when you're going to take care of their service, not if your machine is down. If your machine is down a lot, you got to keep calling them and telling them that. They're going to look for somebody at the next contract signing, if not before then, who is more reliable, who has the backups. So one thing I must say, if you're going to be in this commercial world, you best have backups. If you're going to be in residential, just regular residential, a lot of times you'll have homeowners that will understand. Once you get to these higher end estate lawns and whatnot, people will not understand or care. As much as you hate to say it like that, it is facts. It is the truth. 100%. I stand behind that. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen, which is why backups will always be important to me. That's all I got on this one, y'all. Just stay reliable. Keep your face up. Keep your face up. Keep your head up, y'all. I'm good, y'all. Keep your head up. Stay positive. I know I will. All right, y'all. Peace.